5 years left. And the Lord said to me, if you do not warn them, they will say, I never told them. So I'm warning. Number one, there is the closing of the door. And if you are not strong in resources, when it shuts, you will not recover. Ownership will be removed from many. Access will belong to the few. Movement will be monitored. Permission will replace freedom. These assets you want to own will be unaffordable. Land will be locked behind. Rent will become permanent. Digital currency will track obedience. Poverty will be automated. If you're ready to get resources, it's now. There are only 5 years left. After those 5 years, you'll be poor forever. You will not be rich at any given moment. Millions will be unemployable, replaceable, too expensive and too slow. Degrees will age like new. Skills without ownership will expire. I saw people alive but useless to the system. Men will be reduced to data. Even people arrested for what they are thinking to do, not what they've done. Words will lose value. Degrees will be worthless, and degrees are worth. Sermon will be worthless. I saw people screaming truth, but no one was listening. Systems will replace anything that exists. Technology will favor what can be quantified, not what can be proved. Religion without proof will be raised. Islam, Christianity, Judaism, doctrines alone will not survive the next phase of humanity. Only belief that shows up physically will remain. For the kingdom I build is not in words, but in the demonstration of power. That says the Lord. Preacher, make sure you have the power to back up your word. In the coming system, poverty will be injected faster than wealth. I saw borrowers. Debt mounted, but no way to repay. Not because they believe, but because they're hungry. Men became fast but shallow, connected but alone. You see people sitting, lunch, father, son, all of them on phone. They're not communicating, but they're hidden. Slavery is returning, dressed as convenience. The Lord said money will stop being luxury. It will start being a permission. Permission to live, permission to worship, permission to educate your children. Children will be born already confined. Their future proud. First breath, and I had solution. Number one, on land. I said on land and protected. Fields, orchards, pastures, plots, small or large, it doesn't matter what it is. Control your water, store it, purify it, protect it. Wells, reservoirs, build lights where darkness will come. Solar panels, batteries, energy. And I said, talk what cannot be replaced by machine. Physical goods, and to constructive tools. Learn skills that touch reality, because what cannot be automated can be photoed. Learn what cannot be digitized. Carpentry, planting, emergency medical care, animal husbandry. Build physical community, because clouds scatter, but try to find. AI cannot hold hands. He said to me, create what cannot be copied. Think beyond the machine. On creativity, not alone, it's not enough. Apply it. And it's security and defense. Defend life, walls, fences, weapons, alarms. On defense, have licenses. Know how to act when the system fails. It says be independent in finance and in your storage of wealth. Do not trust the invisible later. Do what cannot be defended. Gold, silver, land, physical wealth that cannot be taken by his one. That is children and not. That is teach them survive, to know, to create, to defend. For the world I end will have no patience for innocence. Do not trust any school. Do not trust only the internet. Knowledge in the hands of children is life itself, if it is real knowledge that comes from the Lord. This is not the end of the world, he said. It is the end of the world you were trained for. If you do not act, you'll be left behind. This is not advice. This is survival. This is prophetic instruction. Within these 5 years, if you don't build resources, if you're not going to be rich, we'll come back here and I'll be broadcasting rich.
Good evening, everybody. You're welcome to the Fundher Dream Live conference on YouTube. Congratulations on finding us. If you can hear me, please give us a thumbs up in the comment section or tell us you are here. Your name, your location, where you're watching from. Please give us a thumbs up and drop a comment. Let's know you're here and you're watching. Can you see me? If you can see me, say hello. My name is Grace, and I'm going to be your anchor person for this evening. We are really so excited to have all of you here. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a step. To God be the glory. This live is now a reality. If you can see me, please drop a comment so we can get into the session immediately. It's going to take like 45 minutes, 1 hour marks, and then we'll be out of here. Can you see me? Where are you watching from? What state are you connecting from? Can you see me? And what's your name? I'm super excited to be with you today. My name is Grace, and I am the national coordinator. I'm the one who has been communicating with you on the group chat. I'm really very excited to see you guys this evening. All right, we're going to get into the session right away because we don't want to take so much of your time. All right. So I hope you have your writing materials with you to document your questions, and in case you have anything you want clarity about, and to take notes. Just get your writing materials ready. Okay. All right, so I think we'll just jump into it because we love to keep to time. So welcome to this live session. You don't need to put your phones on silence because you're using your phone to listen to me right now. All right. Once again, you're welcome to the live session of Fundher Dream Empowerment Foundation. We're getting into the session right away, and I would like to ask a few questions. I know I'm not there with you right now, but please, you can write down the answer to your questions in your notebook or in your jota. All right, we might even discuss it later, one-on-one, but just write down the answers to your questions on your notebook. Now, the first question we have on the screen is, have you ever felt like you came from a wrong family and wish there is a families with other people? Yes or no? Write the answer on your notebook. We are going to discuss it later. Okay? Write the answer to this question on your jotter. The second question we have for you is, have you ever felt invisible? Like no one knows you exist, but feel your life would be a lot better than what it is right now if you had someone to help you. Have you ever felt that way? Please write down the answer in your notebook. We need to discuss these answers one-on-one later. All right, so write down the answers to these questions in your notebook. The next question we have for you is, have you ever been in a very difficult situation and desperately asked for help and support but got none? Have you ever been in a situation like that? Please write down the answer in your notebook. Have you ever been in a very difficult situation and desperately asked for help and support but got none? Write down the answer in your notebook. The next question is, have you ever wished you could help someone in their most difficult time, but could not because you have no capacity to mobilize any help for that person? Have you ever felt that way? If you have, please write down the answer in your notebook. Have you ever cried, felt exhausted, or depressed by the struggles of life to the extent of questioning the essence of life? Have you ever felt that way? Write down the answer in your notebook. If you're following to this point, please indicate that you are following. If you are followed to this point, kindly indicate in the comment section that you are following. As we proceed, if your answer to these questions is yes, or you know someone whose answers to these questions will be yes, please pay undivided attention. All right, it is time to make some changes for good. Things you should. Number one, there are a lot of people your age in Nigeria and around the world who are doing great things for themselves and are super successful. A whole lot of them. Okay. Number two, your life too can change for the better if you decide that you want that change. Is a very, very possible reality. Number three, you are not too young and certainly not too old to change your life for good. You are not too young and certainly not too old to change your life for good. Okay? And the last 5 years of your life is gone. Cannot be changed and cannot come back. The last 5 years of your life is gone, cannot be changed and cannot come back. But the next 5 years of your life is ahead of you. What you do with it, what you become in the coming years is entirely your responsibility. If you're following, please indicate on the comment section that you're following as we proceed. The clock is ticking. My name is Grace Enna, and I'm a teacher, I'm an entrepreneur, I'm a coach, I am a naturopathic doctor, and I am the privileged national coordinator of Fundher Dream Empowerment Foundation. Please put your hands together for me wherever you are. It's not easy. Okay? Put your hands together for me wherever you are. I will see it in my dream today. Put your hands together for me. It's not easy. To be a teacher, to be an entrepreneur, to be a mentor and coach, to be a naturopathic doctor, and now the national coordinator of Fundher Dream Empowerment Foundation. To God be all the glory. And I'm introducing to you the Fundher Dream Empowerment Foundation, a registered non-governmental organization with the Corporate Affairs Commission with registration number 9413535. Let's get into the definition of key terms to understand the name of our organization. What does funding mean? Number one definition says the process of providing financial resources, money, capital, or assets to support projects, organizations, or businesses, right? There can be no funding without fundraising. What about dream? What does dream mean? It's not the dream you have in the night when you sleep. It's your life dream. And it can be defined as a deeply personal long-term vision. Please mark the word deeply personal long-term vision or aspiration that provides direction, purpose, and meaning to a person's existence, often pushing them to evolve beyond their current circumstances. That is what a life dream is. How many of you listening to me right now have a life dream? A life dream that is long-term, that is very personal, that provides direction, purpose, and meaning to your life, and is pushing you every day to evolve, to become that thing or that person you want to be. Please, if you have that kind of a dream, write it down in your notebook. We will discuss it later. All right? Now, how about empowerment? What does it mean? Number one definition says it is the process of gaining autonomy, confidence, and resources to take control of one's life's decisions and future, encompassing personal, economic, and social growth. Another definition says it is the shift from a state of low influence to taking ownership of one's actions and outcomes, fostering both individual and community development. Another definition says it is the process of gaining freedom and power to do what you want to do and to control what happens to you. That is what empowerment means. That is to say, if I dash you urgent 2K, that is not empowerment. If I share rice to you today, that is not empowerment. If I send you 50K, it's still not empowerment, because that is not enough to give you the power whatever you want to do with your life or to control what happens to you. So let's not mistake empowerment for what? For charity. Now the question is, who are we? We are a non-profit organization committed to working with like-minded people to create a system for both internal and external support towards business and career development, access to grants, scholarships, skill acquisition, skill development, mentorship and coaching for young girls and women aspiring to break out of poverty and build lasting success. Please put your hands together for Fundher Dream Empowerment Foundation wherever you are and wherever you're from. And if you have followed this far, please indicate in the comment section that I am following. I want to see your comments saying I am following. If you are following thus far, please indicate and say I am following. I am really super excited today. I can't even contain my joy. Let's proceed. What is our vision? Our vision is to build a community where vulnerable women are seen, heard, and empowered to rise above the struggles and limitations of poverty through sustainable support systems, and to fund the dreams of 50,000 women by 2030 with up to 1 million naira grants or more via our strategic empowerment initiative. All right, that is the vision of the organization. How about our mission? Is to empower undeserved individuals, especially women, through education, skill acquisition, skill development, mentorship, coaching, business support, advocacy, and humanitarian assistance to enable them achieve long-term self-reliance, dignity, and economic stability. If you're following, kindly indicate that I am following. Okay? I want to be sure that you're following me and you're participating actively. Now, what are our core values? Number one, our core value is respect. One of our core values is respect. We recognize and appreciate qualities, knowledge, abilities, and contribution of other people. Everybody has something to contribute in the general, in this family. All right. Everybody has something to contribute. Everybody knows something. Everybody has certain abilities. So we respect that. We recognize that. We appreciate that, and we accept your contribution. Our second core value is compassion. Understanding the struggles of others, and responding with empathy and kindness. Our third core value is empowerment. Helping other people with the support, the skills, and resources they need to uplift themselves and their communities. All right? Our next core value is integrity. Upholding transparency, honesty, accountability in all our programs, partnerships, sponsorships, and engagements. Our next core value is sustainability. We design programs that create lasting impact and enable long-term solutions. Our next core value is what? Is trust. We're ensuring that all our members, partners, donors, and sponsors feel safe and confident associating with us. If you're following thus far, kindly indicate I am following. I want to be sure everybody is following. Please indicate in the comment section that you are following. Indicate in the comment section that you are following. Now let's proceed. What are our beliefs? For the sake of this session, I'm going to be sharing just one of our beliefs with you. We have 4 of them based on our aim and objective, but for the purpose of this session, I'll be sharing just one of them with you. And that belief is that we believe every woman deserves a chance to chase her dreams, to rise above poverty, to feel safe, and to thrive. All right? Now, let's get into our aims. What are our aims as an organization? Number 1, to empower vulnerable women through skill acquisition, skill development, business grants, personal development, and opportunities required to rise above poverty and hardship and live their dream. Number 2 aim is to support. Now, what we are doing right now is just a fragment of aim number A. Just to be clear, okay? See properly, aim number A says empower vulnerable women through skill acquisition, skill development, business grants, personal development, and opportunities required to rise above poverty and hardship and to live their dreams. This is a whole lot of activities choked in aim number 1. And what we are doing right now is just a fragment of the activities of aim number 1. And then by the time we have done aim number 1 sufficiently, we step into number 2 to support children in difficult situations by providing education assistance, welfare support, medical aid, protection, and emotional care. Now, after doing aim number B, community development, restore dignity, hope, and stability to families facing crisis or severe hardship. The number 4 aim is aim number D, to respond to the cry for help through community-driven intervention by implementing humanitarian programs that uplift women and children, and families. Now, under aim number A, let's see the objectives. Aim number A is women empowerment. The objective is to organize vocational training, digital skills training, capacity building programs, personal development training, mentorship, coaching, and entrepreneurial education for women. This is a whole lot of activities in objective number 1 under aim number A. If you're following us far, please indicate in the comment section that I am following. I want to see your comments. Indicate that I'm following. If you're following, indicate that I am following, or I want to see your comments in the comment section. Now, objective number 2 under aim A is to support small business development through startup and expansion grants or funding, mentorship, and entrepreneurial coaching. Number 3 is to offer career development workshops, digital skills, and job readiness trainings. Number 4 is to promote gender balance, participation, and leadership inclusion in economic and social development, and advocate for the human rights, welfare, and dignity of women. Right? And then number 5 under aim A is to provide counseling, psychosocial support, and referral services to women experiencing hardship, abuse, or trauma. You would agree with me that with what is happening in our country today, a lot of women are traumatized. A lot of people need counseling. A lot of people need someone to talk to. So we'll get to a point where we'll provide counseling and therapy session as support to our community members under aim and objective A. Now, let's move to objective under aim number B, which is child welfare and protection. What do we do in this area? We provide educational support such as school supplies, fees assistance, uniforms, and learning materials for children. Number 7, we implement feeding programs, welfare initiatives, and healthcare support for vulnerable children under this objective on aim number B. Then the next item is to advocate for child safety, child's rights, and protection in homes, in schools, and in communities. All right. So Fundher Dream Empowerment Foundation also carries out the responsibility of advocacy for both children and for women and for families, but one step at a time. The next item is to support emotional and psychosocial healing for traumatized children affected by difficult life circumstances. All right. Then the next thing is to reintegrate out-of-school children into formal or vocational education. Now let's look at aim number C. Aim number C is community support and development. What are the objectives under aim number C? Is to provide relief materials, so clothing, hygiene kits, and shelter support to families in crisis. All right. And then the next item is to organize community awareness programs on issues affecting women, children, and family welfare. The next item is to collaborate with bodies, NGOs, schools, hospitals, and community groups to deliver social services. The next item is to conduct health, hygiene, nutrition, and wellness campaigns for women and children. Our next item on objective on aim number C is to promote peaceful, safe, inclusive communities and to strengthen community support systems for women and children. All right. If you are following thus far, please indicate that you are following. I want to know and see that you are following. Indicate that you are following. Now let's proceed. The next aim is sustainability, advocacy, and organizational growth. What are the objectives under this aim? Is to implement long-term empowerment programs that promote self-reliance and sustainable livelihood, right? The next item is to establish clubs, groups, and community network that support women and children. Then to conduct research, advocacy, and publications on women and child welfare. So those of you who are listening to me right now that are very good with you are into publication, you did mass communication, whatever it is, your expertise will be needed in this area, right? Conducting research, advocacy, and publications on women and child welfare. The next on our item is to raise funds through grants, donations, partnerships, and sponsorships to support the organization's activities. And then the next item, which is last but not the least, is to maintain transparency, accountability, integrity, and professional governance of this organization. If you are following thus far, kindly indicate that I am following. Kindly indicate that I am following. I want to see you and know that you're following. Indicate that I am following. Okay? All right, we'll proceed. Now let's look at opportunities for participation. How do you participate? How do you become a participant in whatever and everything that this organization represents and what this organization stands for? You can become a part of us in all or one of these 4 ways. Number 1, you can volunteer your time, idea, and social capital in activities like fundraising, event planning, and execution as a resource person or as other kind of professional. All right. Number 2, you can donate money to fund our cause of helping other people. Right. Number 3, you can advocate for our cause to create awareness about our work and about what the organization represents. Number 4, you can become our community member via our membership program to enjoy benefits of all our NGO represents. All right, you can become a participant in one or all of these ways. Okay, let's proceed. Let's look at our mode or stages of operation as an organization. Number 1, membership selection, registration, and enrollment. And this is one of the reasons for this meeting right now. This is one of the reasons for this conference right now: membership selection, registration, and enrollment. All right. Number 2 stage of operation is appointment of state, local government, and ward coordinators. That's the second stage of operation after having our members selected, registered, and enrolled in our organization. Number 3 is to raise funds. All right. Our fundraising training program and implementation is going to be super amazing. I am so excited for everything that is coming from this organization. All right. So number 3 is our fundraising training program and implementation. And for those of you who are following us on social media, if you recall, one of our handlers posted that our fundraising target for the next 12 months is 10 billion naira. And I'm sure some people are scared and surprised. How is it going to happen? How is it going to work out? How is that possible? 10 billion naira is a big money, blah, blah, blah. Don't worry yourself. All the modalities are on ground to help us raise that amount of money to support our community members and other communities. All right. Our next stage of operation is grouping and project implementation. Now we're going to look at all of these stages one by one, starting from number 4. Okay. If you are following, kindly indicate that I am following. Indicate that you're following. If you're following, kindly indicate that I am following. I want to be sure that you are following. All right, so let's look at all of these stages of operation, starting from number 4. Number 4 is grouping and project implementation. Grouping and project implementation. Our community members will be grouped into various categories based on their biodata and interest. Our membership form captures your biodata, including your course of study, your local government area, your areas of interest. It captures a lot about you. So our membership form captures a lot of information that will help us group our members into various categories based on their interest, their profession, their biodata, what they really want, and what they can contribute to their communities. Then the next on this is implementation. We have a whole lot of projects piled up. You can tell from our aims and objectives, right? We have a whole lot of projects, from supporting women to establish businesses, to child welfare, to school programs, to advocacy, all manner. We have a whole lot of projects lined up. All right. So, but we take it one step at a time as the organization gives us directives. Now, project implementation such as digital skills and Facebook monetization program for our community members. Of course, this one is strictly reserved for our community members. All right. Community members will enjoy digital skills and Facebook monetization programs. Next is you will enjoy as a community member how to grow and sell your business using social media. A whole lot of training is coming on this for free for our community members. All right. Next is personal development, capacity building, mentorship, and coaching. A lot of people are wondering, how are other people succeeding in this same Nigeria that it seems like everything is hard? How are other people making money? How are other people living their best life? A lot of people don't understand it. And the reason is simple. personal development, capacity building, and mentorship and coaching. All these trainings will help open your eyes and show you what ordinarily you couldn't see, right? These trainings will open you up to having a different side and a different look at things, how you can see opportunities that others are not seeing, so that you can start maximizing these opportunities to live your best life. Now, fundraising programs and community events. These are activities and projects that we're going to be implementing first within our community members. All right. Now follow me. We have other programs that we need to implement. Keep following, and if you're following, please indicate that I am following. Indicate in the comment section that I'm following if you're following me. Now let's look at the third item on our stages of operation. The third item on our stages of operation is fundraising strategy and events. The question is, where do NGOs get their money or their funding from? Where do NGOs get their funding from? Especially Fundher Dream Empowerment Foundation, coming from nowhere and telling the public that they are going to be generating 10 billion naira in the next 12 months. Please, where is this money is going to be coming from? All right, pay attention. Number A, funding for NGOs comes from national and international grant application and award. Okay? We have organizations that fund NGOs, both nationally and internationally. Take, for instance, we have this application foundation grant for NGOs, giving up to $2 million in funding. Up to $2 million in funding, all right, to NGOs. We also have the Ford Foundation funding that funds NGOs almost every year. And these foundations fund gender-based NGOs that deals with women and children for the most part, okay? Now, this is just a few of many other organizations that fund NGOs, okay? Now, number B areas where NGOs get their money from is from free will donations, sponsorships, and partnerships. Okay, NGOs get their funding from free will donations, sponsorships, and partnerships. Number C, the Fundher Dream fundraising project is one way we are going to be raising our funds, because we have a funding project or a fundraising project, right? We are going to be raising our funds for our activities and projects. And there are so many others that we cannot disclose right now. Now, this is someone who is celebrating their birthdays, and for their birthday celebration, they are asking for donations for an NGO. We are going to also be doing that with our community members as a way of raising funds for all of our projects. If you are following so far, please indicate in the comment section that I'm following. Kindly indicate following. Now, for the Fundher Dream Empowerment Foundation, our funding is not coming just from Nigeria alone or from Africa, but it is coming from everywhere across the globe. Not Nigeria limited. We are global. Our funding is coming from the 7 continents of the world, from Antarctica, from North America, from South America, from Africa, from Europe, from Asia, and from Australia, from everywhere across the globe. That is where our funding is coming from. If you're following me, kindly indicate I am following. All right, I want to see your comments. Kindly indicate I am following. Now let's proceed. The second stage of operation is appointment of coordinators. Coordinators and leaders will come from our membership portfolio, appointed to serve in various capacities and communities within the organization. Like we announced on our Facebook page, that we'll be needing state coordinators, local government coordinators, and ward coordinators in about 22 states or thereabouts. All right? What are the criteria for appointment? Number 1, you have to be our member or be in our membership community via the Elite Premium Gold or Silver membership program. You have to uphold the vision, mission, and core values and beliefs of the organization. You have to have unwavering commitment and loyalty to the organization's cause. You have to also be selfless to be able to serve as a leader in our NGO. The reason is because public office is a trust. When you are entrusted with a public office and public funds, you should be able to have that selflessness to execute your duties with public funds effectively. And there are other criteria for leadership that will come up later. If you're following thus far, kindly indicate I am following as we proceed. Now, our stage of operation number 1, the very reason why we are having this conference right now, is membership selection, registration, and enrollment. Who is a member? Who is our community member? A member of this organization is any Nigerian woman, home or abroad, within the ages of 18 and above, who haven't attended this session online or on-site, understood the aim, objectives, vision, mission, and core values of this organization, as well as the importance of belonging to such a community, and decided to partner with us undergoing the application and approval process. Okay? Why should anybody join this community? Why should you be a part of this community? Number 1, this is the first NGO of its kind in Nigeria, and membership gives you access, not entitlement. Number 2, it is dangerous to be alone without a community or support system. Alone, you may go very fast, yeah, but with a team, you can go very, very, very far. Now, members are priority and the first beneficiaries of our fundraising programs because charity begins at home. Number 4, you need to rise so you can lift others. And then, fourth, mentorship and coaching to grow and build sustainable business. All right? If you're following, kindly indicate that I am following. Kindly indicate that I am following. Now, another reason why you should be a member is because everybody is looking for help. As you can see from your screen, so many people are already asking us for help in our inbox. We can't work with everybody. Look at the pointer on the screen. This is somebody sending us a GoFundMe link all the way from US, asking for support because of one issue or the other. You all know that GoFundMe doesn't work in Nigeria. It doesn't work in Africa, as a matter of fact. But this is somebody sending us their link because we are an organization. They are looking for us to support them and to contribute to whatever it is that is their problem. And they want us to just come through for them. And we have so many other people also that are asking us to help them. All right? From different people. We need so many people sending us messages. They need empowerment. They need this and that. We can't help everybody. The organization cannot work with everybody. There are over 200 million people in Nigeria. The organization cannot work with what? Everybody. The organization cannot help everybody. That is why membership is very, very important. So that we can focus on our community members, those who are serious and committed to training, to mentorship, to coaching, to rising. Those are the people that the organization and the orgas them wants to work with and they wants to support. All right? Now, membership also ensures that you are properly identified and documented. We don't know you. How do we work with you when we don't know you? When we don't know your weaknesses, we don't know your strengths, we don't know what you really need, we don't know where you are right now in your journey, how can the organization work with you? So membership and your biodata ensures that you are properly identified and documented. Membership also ensures that you get proper orientation on the organization's value and expectations. Membership ensures your eligibility for structured support and opportunities. Membership matches you with the right programs, mentors, and resources, all right, that suits your person. Membership ensures your contribution to the organization is properly documented and audited. So this is a structured organization, not just some page on Facebook giving urgent 2K to the fastest fingers that could type. All right. Now let's proceed. What are the requirements for membership? Number 1, you must be a Nigerian woman 18 years and above, living home or abroad. Okay? You must be a Nigerian woman 18 years and above, living home or abroad. You must demonstrate interest in business, career growth, and development, and also in what? Community. You must demonstrate interest in skill acquisition and skill development, digital, vocational, or professional skills. All right? To be a member, you must show willingness and commitment to actively participate in organizational programs such as trainings, community outreaches, and other projects as it may be announced. And then you must be a good ambassador of the organization wherever you find yourself. All right? Now we have what we call membership circle or tenure. We have 4 membership circles on or tenure, and a complete membership tenure or cycle lasts for just 5 years. Okay? You also have the opportunity of choosing 2 membership circles, which is 10 years, or 3 membership circles, which is 15 years, or 4 membership circles, which is 20 years. All of these details and the breakdown is captured in our membership category, as you are going to be seeing as we proceed. Now, for each complete membership tenure, you get access to business, career support or grants up to ₦1 million or more. You get access to support for life-threatening conditions via our internal and external fundraising activities. You get to enjoy condolence support on the loss of an immediate family member. You get to enjoy free business trainings, mentorship, coaching, and personal development, and many other benefits that we may not disclose right now. Now, for example, if access to support and grant for a complete membership cycle totals the sum of, let's say, ₦5 million, it means 1 membership tenure is equal to ₦5 million, 2 membership tenure will be equal to ₦10 million, 3 membership tenure will be equal to what? ₦15 million, and then 4 membership tenure will be equal to what? A total of ₦20 million in benefits. Okay, this is an example. Breakdown will be given only to our inter-circle members, our community members. Now let's proceed. What are the categories of membership we have? Please, if you're following it in the comment section that you are following, kindly indicate in the comment section that you are following. If you're following me so far, kindly indicate. I want to see your comments. I want to see your comments indicate that you're following. Indicate that you're following if you're following me. Now let's proceed to our membership category. Number 1, we have the basic membership category for those that at all now wish. And make you not just be say you really want to be a part of this community, but then we didn't make opportunity, the bosses didn't make opportunity for you to become a part of this community. At all now wish. So they created this basic membership community. Now, those of you who are in our WhatsApp platform, you will understand better why this is very important as we progress. Because there are different kinds of people out there. All manner of people, they are out there. So we don't want to just work with just everybody. We just want a selected few that are interested in their own growth. A selected few. All right? So this basic membership is created to those selected few that at all now which they just shall want to belong. All right, the basic membership category. The actual membership starts from the silver membership. The silver membership is 1 complete membership cycle. All right, it's 1 complete membership cycle. And then we have the gold membership, which is dual membership cycle, 2 complete membership cycle. And then we have the premium membership, which is 3 complete membership cycle. And then we have the elite membership, which is 4 complete membership cycle. The elite are people who have seen the vision with the organization, and they say, come rain, come shine, we are here. We believe in what this organization represents, and we want to be a part of it to the latter. All right. Now, let's go into the details of this category. But before then, take a look at this. For all membership category, we currently have a fixed registration token of just not this. This is what the founders and board of trustees negotiated before. I mean, they proposed before. But as a national coordinator and one who has been on the street, who understands what it means for someone who wants to rise but has no platform, I have to bargain with them. I have to talk things out with them. In fact, I told them that, look, this is an NGO. Let's make it open for everybody that is interested to just come in so that we can work with everybody. And the Ogas educated me. They said, no, whatever has no cost has no value. They said there are different kinds of mad people in the streets. Once you say it is free and open for everybody, the mad ones that don't really need it come and spoil it for those that really, really need it. So we have to talk and talk and talk and talk and talk, and then we now broke it down to say, okay, at all now we shall be, so that we can have a system of filtration to filter the chaff from the grain. I'll be having the talk and serve. We now brought it down with your gas to just a token of 10,000 naira for one reason only. You'll get to find out later. So for all membership category, whether it is basic, whether it is silver, whether it is gold, whether it is premium, whether it is elite membership category, you have a fixed registration token of what? Just 10,000 naira only. Only data money. And then we have a monthly due of 2,005 only. So as it is right now, maybe for those who want to be on the basic, with 12,500, you are already a community member right now. But let's proceed to understand better how this works out, all right? Now, like I said, this token is not even a payment. It's not even a registration money. It's not even a registration fee. The token is for your membership ID card and membership handbook. It's getting interesting, but yes, you get so not a joke. And that the organization is only serious about working with people who are really, really serious to work with the organization on a professional level. Now, this is a sample of your membership ID card. This is a sample. Like I said earlier before we began, my name is Grace Enna, and that's my picture there. For those of you that saw my face before we began, that's my picture there. And then your ID card comes with a unique ID number. All right, your state of origin will be on your ID card, your email address will be on your ID card, the date issued will be on your ID card, and so many other details will be on your ID card. And then the National Secretary of Fundher Dream Empowerment Foundation will sign your ID card. Now, this ID card is your, I don't know how to even call, you know, your national NIM bar, your NIM, your BVN, all those your biometrics, good. As important as those things are, this is how important your ID card is within the organization. So this organization is not just for anybody that just want to work from anywhere and just come and say, "Hey, push, come and help me, oh, I need money, oh, I have died, oh, I have resurrected, oh, this is what is happening." Oh, no. You need to have your ID card to show that you are committed to your own rising. All right? So this is a sample of the ID card, the front and the back. And we also have the sample of membership handbook. Some people were asking, what is the aim and objective for the organization? Because we have not posted it online yet. Everything will be in the handbook. Every botibo that you want to know, everything is inside the handbook. And every member will have it. Now, let's look at basic membership. We said your registration token is 10,000, right? For your membership ID card and for your what? For your handbook. And then monthly as a member, you have a monthly due of your membership. To authenticate your membership, a monthly due of just 2,500 naira. Now, on a monthly, you are paying 2,500 plus your registration right now, that's 12,500 if you want to go on the basic membership. All right, for those that will say at all now we sure I still want to belong anyhow, you can do this one and be doing it small. You can decide to say, okay, I'll give my registration now and then I'll pay my monthly due quarterly. That's three months, 7,500. You can still do that. You can say, okay, I'll do it biannually. I'll do twice a year, 15K in 6 months, 15K in 6 months to be a member, plus your registration token for your ID card and your membership handbook. You can still do that one on the basic level. Then you can also decide to say, okay, I am still on the basic, but I'll do annual. I'll pay my membership registration 10K, and then my annual monthly due 2,500 times 12, that is 30K. Put it together is how much? 40,000 naira only. This one is not even up to the money for human hair, only to be a part of Fundher Dream Empowerment Foundation organization, a registered NGO with the Corporate Affairs Commission in Nigeria. Good, let's proceed. Now, this is the basic. But there are a lot of people that say, no, I don't like doing small things. I like to do my thing as they go. Let me do it and come and know that I've done it, and I'll forget about it and see what the organization have in store for me. We have another package on the basic level for basic people that have some money right now, but cannot go straight into the silver package. Now, how does this Pro Max? Registration token is 10,000 naira for your ID card and for your handbook, and then your annual due is 30K. You now want to pay this annual due for 3 years straight instead of complete membership tenure of 5 years. Please, if you are following me thus far, indicate that I am following. I want to know that you are following. Kindly indicate that I am following if you are following. All right? Now, the basic Pro Max is for those that have some money and they want to go into it full time, but their money is not up to the silver package yet. So they want to pay for 3 years in advance, and they will now need some time to balance it up. So 30,000, how much? 90K plus your registration is how much? 10,000 naira. That will give you the basic Pro Max membership category, allowing you time to balance up for your what? Silver membership. Remember, the silver membership is the complete single membership tenure. Please don't forget. So basic Pro Max is 3 years membership, which is what? The sum of 100,000 naira only. And it prepares you for what? For the silver membership category. Now, this is our actual membership program. As the national coordinator, I had to bargain with our orgas to bring and introduce the basic membership program for people who are just starting in life. But this is our actual complete membership program. One membership tenure, which is 5 years. And how much is that? 160,000. How did we arrive at this? Registration for your membership ID card and membership handbook is just 10,000 naira. All right? And then 2,005 monthly per year is how much? 30,000. By 5 years is how much? 150K. 150K plus 10K is how much? 160K. That is the summary of what? Silver membership category. Please, is this cheap or is it very, very cheap? Be honest between you and God. 2,500 is money for data that will not even last for 1 week. So the reason why it's looking like the thing is bogus is because you are paying it what upfront, so that you can become a full-time beneficiary of everything the organization represents. Now we have another category, which is the silver membership Pro Max, silver Pro Max, for those who want to go for the gold membership but cannot afford to pay complete right now. All right, the gold membership is for those who are going for dual membership tenure, double membership tenure. That's for 10 years benefit in the organization. All right, your token of registration is 10,000, monthly due is 25 times 12 is 30,000, times 7 years is 210,000 naira only. Please, if you have made it thus far, insist to see the end of this conference. Insist to see the end of this conference. Do not go until you have seen the end, so that you can have what? Complete information of what this conference is all about. Now let's proceed to the gold membership. The gold membership gives you what? Registration of 10,000, annual due payment of 2,005, and then times 12, 30,000, times 10 years is how much? 300,000 naira only. Plus your registration token is how much? 310,000 naira for the gold membership. And in the same wise, we have the gold membership Pro Max, all right, which is being 13 years in the system, paying for 13 years of membership. You have your token of registration of 10,000, annual due payments of 30,000, and then times 13, it gives you 390,000 plus 10,000. It gives you how much? 400,000 naira only to be a part of Fundher Dream Empowerment Foundation for what? For 13 whole years, migrating towards 15. All right. Please pay attention and stay to the end though, so that you can see all the benefits before you now start logging out and go with half information. We now have the premium membership with a total of 460,000 naira. How does it come about? 10,000 naira registration token for your membership ID card, and then annual membership due of 30,000 times 15. This is complete 3 membership cycle. Don't forget, 1 complete membership cycle is 5 years. 2 complete membership cycle is 10 years. 3 complete membership cycle is what? 15 years. So this is premium membership for 3 complete membership cycle. All right. And the total of that is how much? 460,000 naira. Now we also have the premium pro max for those who are gravitating towards the elite membership but cannot afford to do complete right now. You can do a part of that by making your subscription for 18 years. 30 times 18, 30,000 times 18 gives you how much? It gives you 540,000 plus your 10k token for registration. It's how much now? 550,000 naira. And then we go to the Oga Patapata of them. Oh, this is the category that I fall into. All right, I love doing my thing wholeheartedly. I love entering whatever I'm entering with my full chest and with my full legs and my hands, with everything that I have. Now this is the category that I belong to, the elite membership, with your token of registration for your ID card, 10k, your annual monthly due payment, 30k times 20 years, 600,000 naira only, plus your registration fee is 610,000 naira. If you are followed thus far, kindly indicate I am following. Please let me see that you are following. Kindly indicate that I am following. If you are followed so far, kindly indicate that I am following. I want to be sure that you are following. Please indicate that I am following. Now, what are the benefits of membership? Number 1, you get to enjoy community. And what does community do for you? You have access to internal support system and crowdfunding in case of life-threatening health challenge. Okay? How many of us still remember Halima Abubakar? She's a Nigerian actress. She was doing well, popping, life was good until her health challenge came up. She never envisioned in her entire lifetime that a time will come when she will be a shadow of herself and be begging online for funding and nobody is answering her. She never envisioned a time like this will come in her life. She is still alive, but she's almost like forgotten. Why? Because she has a challenge. Now, if for instance, Halima Abubakar is a part of this is a part of this community, what do we do? As a community, we crowdfund her for her health challenge, as well as look for external funding for her as an organization to help us sort out her health issues. The second thing you benefit as a member is what? Capacity building training. Right? We have different kind of trainings. Capacity building trainings, mentorship, coaching, skill acquisition, skill development, and business development courses. And they are all what? For free as a member. Now, you also enjoy business funding opportunities as a member. Access to business grants, access to equity partnership. There are people that don't need funding, they need partnership. So those people will be identified and then partnership will be gone into with them, right? So that they will enjoy equity. We also have 10% post-benefit payments to next of kin of silver, gold, premium, and elite members where there is a demise of any. So don't feel that if you make your membership for the elites and anything happens to you, your money goes to waste. No. Your next of kin will harvest every benefit that should have come to you for the category of membership that you signed up for. We also have digital skill and paid monetization program. The do it yourself and do with you social media business page setup, sponsored ads, content creation training, and much more for our community members. We have so much more, but we will not say everything on this session, except we have what? A private session with our registered community members. We shall discuss the details with them. Now, the content creation program support. We want to ensure that your page is monetized. So that support is compulsory for all internet users of our community during the waiting period. We'll talk more about the waiting period shortly. Okay? Now, the goal is to ensure that your phone becomes an asset to you and you start making money online in the space of 3 to 12 months with our content creation program support for all community members. Now, Facebook is one of the easiest social media platform to use. So everybody who is a community member would have a Facebook page that is supported to get monetization within the spaces of 3 to 12 months. All right, good. Now, if all your benefit is just Facebook monetization with the support of the organization in 3 to 12 months, is it good or very good? People earn money on Facebook and on social media every single day. Now, if everything you get to benefit from this platform is your social media monetization, where every month you get to earn a good amount of money, either for $50, $187, $716, is it good or very good? A lot of people earn much more than that. All right, you're going to get trained to know how you're going to be able to maximize your social media presence to convert it to money. Now, what is the benefit of instant long-term membership category? What is the benefit? Number one, you are unaffected by policy changes as regarding registration fee or monthly due payment. Number two, you may be eligible for leadership roles as the need arises. All right, like we said, our state coordinators, local government and ward coordinators will come from our membership portfolio. I am on the elite membership category, and that's one of the reasons why I'm the state coordinator the national coordinator among other qualification criteria. Now, you may also be a key player in our planning and executing fundraising programs, and you may also serve as an authorized and sent representative to potential sponsors and donors. Okay, you also stand to gain faster and priority eligibility for benefits within the community, and there are so many other benefits that is only reserved for our community members. Now, what is the waiting period? Remember, we talked about waiting period earlier, right? The waiting period is a time frame you have to wait, as well as prepare yourself for grant eligibility and grant application, as well as other benefits. Okay? And for Fundher Dream Empowerment Foundation, we have a waiting period of 3 months to 24 months from registration date. 3 months to 24 months from registration date. At this point, if you have questions, don't forget to write your questions down. I'll be very, very happy and excited to answer all your questions as we proceed. Now, let's look at membership targets and national population analysis. Don't forget that it was announced on our social media platform that we only want 50,000 membership in the community. We only want 50,000 ladies to work with and to become our community members, with which we are going to be executing events with together. Only 50,000 people. So our target is how much? 50,000 women, right? As members of the organization across Nigeria. These members will be selected within the space of 3 to 10 months or even less. Okay? So as we get membership selection program out of the way, to focus solely on fundraising, funding, grants, and other organizational projects. We are doing this on a very speedy rate, both offline and online, to get this part of the organizational event out of the way so that we can focus on other pressing issues, all right, like project implementation. As of the National Population Profile Analysis, according to the 2024 population census, Nigeria has a population of 232.68 million people, right? Let's work with just 200 million people for the purpose of this analysis. Let's say out of these 200 million people, 100 million of them are men, right? And then 50 million of them are children. Out of the remaining 50 million, 30 million of them are women in the far, far north, right? That might not even know what it means to be a part of this organization, or they might not even be on social media, or they don't even understand what we are doing. They are in the far, far north, maybe in the villages or something, or some other ineligibility threats, right? They are 30 million. Let's just say they are 30 million for the purpose of what? This analysis. And then we have the madams at the top, the first ladies, the big shots, the big lady CEOs, and so many more who are in the category of 19 million people. Okay? Let's say the people who are qualified have been trimmed down and narrowed down to 1 million people out of all the women in Nigeria. Please, out of all the 1 million people who are qualified, we can still only admit 50,000 people. Only 50,000 people. About 9. All right, about 950,000 people might still be on reserve bench. Why only 50,000 people? You are going to get to see that as we progress. All right, why only 50,000 people? You get to find that out as we progress. Now, our aim is to make sure that our community members migrate from this to that. We have a lot of people who are suffering. Some of them have business for 10 years, for 15 years, for 20 years, but it has one struggle after the other. 1, for lack of mentorship. 2, for lack of coaching. 3, for lack of training. 4, for lack of partnership. 5, for lack of a support system. And number 6, for lack of their awareness that actually they can even do more with their skill and expertise. The essence of having a community member, our community members, is to ensure that we move them from this to that. So if you are a stylist, hairstylist listening to us, and you are on the this category, get ready to move to the that category. Also, we want to move our people from this to that. We have so many people who love cooking. They have passion for cooking, for food business, all right? And they have been selling food in a small canteen, also booker, for so many years. They need to be from that booker to having what? A mini restaurant, to having an eatery where they have chefs employed to work for them and to serve food and their meals professionally. We also want to move tailors or fashion designers from this to that. Okay, we have people who are sewing. Some of them, if you see their fashion shops, you won't even want to enter inside. Some of them, if you enter inside, heat want to kill you. There is no fan, there is no light, there is no AC, there is no this, there is no that, and business becomes so tough. Our aim is to move them from this to that. We also have people who are selling groceries in the market. Some are selling by the roadside. You can own a supermarket. You can own a store. You can become a big grocery seller. All right? And people will come and patronize you. You become the madam of your business. What of those who love farming? Agriculture is one of the most thriving businesses in Nigeria and in Africa today. So for those who love farming, instead of farming in your backyard or doing 1 or 2 animals, you can do a whole herd of animals. It might be poultry farming, it might be crop farming, it might be any kind of farming, your choice, right? Now, we also have people who enjoy baking. People who enjoy baking, and they are baking in a small shop. You can also move from this to that. This is the target and this is the aim for Fundher Dream Empowerment Foundation. Now, after your registration, what next? We have our new members orientation, and then we have a session to answer Q&A for questions and answers. The next thing is documentation and integration into appropriate WhatsApp and Telegram groups. Next thing is issuance of membership ID card and handbook. Then activities, active participation in organizational activities as announced on all platforms for members. And then course completion, interview, submission and pitching of viable business plans, approval and grants disbursements. We have our reports, monitoring and evaluation team. If you followed thus far, kindly indicate in the comment section, I am following. If you are following, please indicate that I am following. I want to hear you and see you that you are following. Kindly indicate in the comment section that I am following. If you are following, kindly indicate that I am following. Now, why membership? Why membership? Membership because it gives you the opportunity to be a part of something bigger than yourself. All right? Membership gives you a platform to be heard, to be seen, and to be supported. Membership gives you a safe place to share your story and life experiences with others to help them learn valuable lessons. Membership ensures a system of measurable and quantifiable growth, success, and impact. Okay? Why only 50,000 members? Number one, the organization does not want to work with too many people at a time for the sake of strategy, effectiveness, and tangible impact. Number two, 50,000 is a large enough community number to come together for the purpose of internal funding, support in case of difficult and life-threatening health challenges like kidney transplant, cancer issues, brain surgeries, or whatsoever. We don't wish that on anybody, but just in case. 50,000 well-trained members are enough to work with in implementation of organizations' projects across communities in the country. All right? And then imagine 50,000 members following you on Facebook as page monetization support. That is enough number to give you a to give you what monetization, to give you visibility, to share your posts. All right, for your businesses, your business page, and your post viral. And the organization's focus right now is empowerment, not charity. The organization's focus right now is empowerment, not charity. If you're following thus far, indicate that I am following. All right, indicate on the comment section that I am following. Now, as we proceed, Fundher Dream Empowerment Fund is built and thriving on two simple principles: kindness and reciprocity. The principle and receiving. For those who are Christians, give and it shall be what? Given unto you. You know that Bible verse. Another principle says, give, it shall be given unto you, right? Good measures, pressed down, shaking together, and running over. You know that Bible passage. We also have another rule, which is the golden rule that says, do unto others what you will have them do unto you. These are the principles by which the organization is built and is thriving. Now, for the sake of...
You have 3 kids, it's run for 3 years.
Oh my God.
If you're seeing this video, kindly comment in the comment section.
Gracias. Why?
We don't have that much time to proceed.
Anything. You
All
sure?
right, for the purpose of time, we are going to be proceeding to the next slide because of time. But this video is a pure expression of kindness and expression of giving and receiving. We are going to proceed for the purpose of time. We play this in our offsite and in our office. Now, caution: if you are too stingy, self-centered, and fraudulent, fitting this committee. If you are too proud to ask for or receive the love, kindness, support, and help other people, you won't fit into this organization. If you have no desire to learn new things, grow, and improve yourself in alignment with the fast-changing and new digital world, you still may not fit into the organization. Now, why is capacity building, trainings, mentorship, and coaching a major aspect of our empowerment program? Oprah Winfrey, we can't become who we need to be by remaining who we are. We need to change. And this is also important because information is power. The world is changing rapidly. You need to stay informed and updated. Number 2, the right application of knowledge and information is what produces desired results. Number 3, money alone won't change your life or make you rich. But understanding, financial literacy and intelligence, business discipline, and an overall renewed mindset will change your life forever. And the last but not the least reason is because everyone needs a supportive community. Now, this is a woman called Sharon Terabasi who won a jackpot of $10 million, but blew it away in just 8 years. She became super broke. After winning $10 million, becoming a millionaire overnight, for lack of training, for lack of coaching, mentorship, mindset, she blew up her earnings and became super broke, catching a bus to her part-time job. Someone said, God forbid. This young man, who is a garbage collector in the UK, what we might call Mebola in Nigeria, won a whooping sum of $15 million, but blew it away, buying expensive neck chains, hosting parties and whatnot. Spent all this money and went back into trash collection. And he said he does not regret anything. Some people are just poor and money can never make anybody rich. Another typical example of someone who won millions in lottery but also blew it away and became super broke. This is another example, from $8 million rich to broke and being homeless. So you can see that money does not make anybody rich. Money only exposes who you are on the inside. Money will reveal your level of personal development, mental capacity, emotional maturity, financial intelligence, your personal skill, your love for humanity. Money can help you build legacy, turn you into a saint, turn you into a master. Money can reveal your level of holiness and character. So conquer money, don't let money conquer you. All right? Now, as our member, we will give you money because there is money, too much money. But focus more on building capacity to turn every seed you receive into massive harvest. So training, mentorship, and coaching is what is a must. Take a look at this to understand the power of community. Somebody right now might say, I don't need this. I am doing okay. My family is doing okay. I have a good job. I have a good business. I don't need this community. Blah, 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 blah. News flash. The best time to be a part of something like this is now that you don't need it. All right? Now that you don't need it is the best time to be a part of it. And waiting for when you will need it will be waiting too long. And that will be fraud. When you will need it, it might not be available for you. All right? Look at this young man, a multi-citizen in Europe. He was doing all right. He has his job and everything. But life hit him. He became sick with cancer, treated himself for 2 years, and he got out of hand. Needed 500,000 naira for urgent care in a different country. He had to go public using GoFundMe to raise money. Well, guess what? In Nigeria, GoFundMe does not work. In Nigeria, you have to belong to a community or know somebody that can help you when you have a serious challenge. Otherwise, just putting account number to the public space, nobody cares like that. We are not like that in Africa. Although this platform is trying to see how we can raise our community members to be what? Passionate and have what? Empathy for people. So within 24 hours, the public in Europe raised about 250,000 pounds for this man, euros rather, for this man, and his governor or their governor or their governments contributed another 250,000 euros for him. So under 24 to 48 hours, that man generated the 500,000 euros he needed for his medical treatment under 48 hours. Please, if you have your calculator close by, help me calculate. 500,000 euros in naira is how much? As when we converted, 1 euro is equals to 1,673 naira, right? Times 500,000, that's over 800 million that was raised for that man in less than 72 hours, in 48 hours. That is the power of community. That is the power of crowdfunding. That is the power of having people that are compassionate towards you and towards your need. But as you know, in Nigeria, we don't have GoFundMe and send you like that. And that is the one of the reasons why we need our 50K community. So that if any of our community members has any issue, together we can come through for that person before we can now start seeking public donations. All right? This is the power of community, the power of crowdfunding, and there is help available out there. And there is available out there. How to access it has been the problem, but not anymore, especially for our community members. So congratulations on finding Fundher Dream Online Foundation, bridging the gap between your career dream and the funds required to make it come true. Another man who was kind received funding. We might not read all of these details. Let me summarize. He went through to help people who were being attacked by gun violence. All right, people were murdered, and this man called Ahmed stepped in to disarm the gunmen. And then this guy decided to use his platform and his organization to raise money to support him because he was shot in the process. And the community came together and raised money for him. Under 24 hours, they raised over $1 million. And within 24 to 48 hours, they raised $2.5 million from just being a good person, being kind, and trying to save others. They used GoFundMe and they raised $2.5 million for this man called Ahmed, simply because he stepped in to help some people from being killed by violent gunmen. Now again, GoFundMe does not work in Nigeria. All right, GoFundMe does not work in Nigeria. Ahmed enjoyed it because of the power of good deeds and the power of putting other people first and the power of community. All right, so you must be willing to let other people profit from you, because it is God's design that we are productive for the benefit of other people. And also, don't be alone in your life. Don't be alone. Don't just be doing everything you by yourself and your immediate family members. Belong to communities that can come through for you in case of any difficult time or difficult moments. All right? You were not born to not need anybody. We were all born to need each other. So network on purpose. And as you can see in this globe, in this symbol of the globe, there are different photographs, different people on that symbol. That is what we represent. That is what we are trying to create as an organization. To have our 50,000 community members networking with each other, supporting each other, helping each other, accessing grants and opportunities on a higher level. All right? Now, question you may be asking is, what if I join immediately with a long-term membership commitment and something later happened to me? Don't worry about it. None of us will finish eating everything that we own or have this one before we go, whether we like it or not. And no matter how wise or smart that you are, you must leave something for somebody. You must go and leave whatever you have. In fact, everything you have for us. You can't go with anything. And because everybody is going with what they have, we wouldn't have come to meet anything, right? So don't worry yourself about that. And again, in our membership form, we have the space and column for what your next of kin information. Your next of kin will inherit all benefits due to you based on your membership category. I'm going to rush into telling you a brief story about myself and how I landed this role as the national coordinator. Like I earlier said, my name is Grace Enna, and this is me in the middle. And like every young person in Nigeria, I graduated and I served, all right? And that is me in the picture in the middle there with some of my compassion mates that year. All right. So this is me. This is me in the middle with some of my compassion mates. I don't know if you can see it. Please comment in the comment section if you can see me. And if you are following so far, comment in the comment section. After graduating, like every other young person, I started hustling. As you are seeing me like this, I'm a politician. I've done politics before. In 2014 in 80 states. That was me presenting in that auditorium. Although the snapshot, the only captured the crowd, did not capture me. Behind that table, I was the one talking to all these old people. How old was I at that time? Almost calculate that 15 years ago or 14 years ago, thereabouts. I was very young. But this thing has nothing to do with age, right? After that, I worked with other organizations in Abuja, in the city of Abuja. But then I knew that I was meant for more for my life. I started researching, studying, finding out information, all right, and on how to develop myself, how to become a better person. And then from there, I delved into doing personal development work. As you can see, that is me in the video training. That is me in that video. And these are my offices. One of these offices in Abuja, and these offices are in what? In Port Harcourt. For the purpose of time, we are going to proceed. This presentation is usually better in our office. All right? So, I did personal development work, worked with a lot of people. This is my office in Port Harcourt, and these are some of my people in my office in Port Harcourt that year. As you can see, we have all manner of people in our development sessions. We have military officers, we have doctors, we have all manner of people in our offices. All manner, they come, and I am always what the person training and talking to them. This is me. I am small. Oh, this is me here standing in my office. So, like I said, we do have this session offline too, but this one is our first online session. All right, this is our first online session. We also have this meetings offline, and very soon we're going to be having meetings in various states of Nigeria. So this is my office in Port Harcourt, and this is one of my sessions holding, training people, doing personal development work. And this is me again. This one is in Abuja. All right, I've had so many sessions like that. That is me standing there in Abuja, and there is so much to show. Even in this is me here, and this is me here. No, it's like, all right. These are some of my team members in Abuja. Of course, by now you should recognize me. You should know who is me here. This is me in this picture, and these are some of my team members. This is one of my friends that work together. She's now in the UK, and all that. Now, one thing that is common with all of these pictures is that all the people that are my people are all older than me. It's only very few that I'm older than, but this thing has nothing to do with age. This is our office, and people started bringing money to our office because we built trust. Okay, I've worked with so many people, I've handled so much money, but I have never had a reason or anybody coming to complain that, look, oh, the money I gave you or the money I brought to the office, I did not see it. We had a team, raised a team with my personal development work in Abuja, in Bayelsa, in Port Harcourt, in Lagos, in Warri, in Osun, in Ilori, in Bauchi, in Jos, in Nasarawa, in plenty places across Nigeria. I don't waka. I made personal money. Making 200,000, 300,000, 400,000, 500,000 and more in a month. We even gave back to people from our office, one of our offices in Port Harcourt. The personal development work that we did, we gave to people. So this work I've been doing for a long time, not today. As you can see, we are packaging all of those things. That's my office in Port Harcourt. I know we don't have time. I want you to watch this to the end. These are my team. That's me. I don't know if you can see. That's me. I am small, like I said. But I lead all people. All these people, they're older than me. See this one with big stomach. All of them are older than me. They're not my mates. But I'm their leader. This is the part of our office. We share this gift to people in our office in Port Harcourt. Now I'm showing you this because this is what landed this role as what? As a national coordinator. This is similar to what I have done before. This mama is older than me, but I am her leader. This one was my secretary in Port Harcourt. I hope you are following. Please, if you are following. If you're following, indicate following. This is one of my guys that work together. He's working with me now again. His name is Victor. He worked together in Port Harcourt. So I invited him. We are working together. So as you can see, we have done this before. It's a new team, and thank God I've gotten the role. I'm doing it again. So let's proceed for the sake of time. All right. We need to proceed for some time. We actually interviewed people. Oh my God, I watched this video. We actually interviewed people that got benefit from what we did back then. But let's for the sake of time. Now, aside that personal development work, like I told you, I'm a naturopathic doctor. I have a registered company, Child Global Health Limited. And it's a manner of natural medicines, supplements, herbs, all manner. That's my business. That's my company, my registered company. But I realized that you cannot be alone. Everybody needs a community. No matter what you know, no matter how much you have, everybody needs a community. All right? So these personal credentials, skills, and experience amongst other non-disclosure area for selection landed me the role of a national coordinator. The organization find out that far beyond making personal, there are thousands of people, especially ladies, who are stranded and need a legit support system to help them rise. Okay, so we are going to be working together a lot, coordinators and leaders, to make it happen. Now, I'm the national coordinator. As you can see, I've worked with people all my life, so you don't have a problem, okay? We're going to be working together and we're going to be enjoying ourselves doing this. It's what I have done before. It was fun, and we are going to do it again. Now, one of our handlers have shared our program on our Facebook page, but then also our organogram. We have the founders and the board of directors. We have our advisory board. We have executive directors. Now, all these ones don't need to show their faces. They are monitoring everything we are doing. They have given me the power and the role to carry out this program, to appoint coordinators in the state and local government, and choose people I want to work with based on my experience working with people. So as you can see, from national coordinator downward, I will be working with state coordinators. I will be selecting and working with state coordinators, local government and ward coordinators, and also with what? Volunteers. And then I will be giving report to our founders, to our advisory board, and then in line with what? The program director, financial directors, fundraising director, marketing and PR directors. We're going to all be working together. But my role is involved more with what? With the state coordinators and local government coordinators. Please, if you are following thus far, kindly indicate that I'm following. I want to see you in the comment section. Kindly indicate I'm following. If you are following thus far. All right. As you can see from the organogram, this is not a one-man show, but a structured system for growth and support. All right. And a network of like-minded people, a community together for the greater good. The question is, are you ready? Are you ready? That's the question. Are you ready? Are you ready? With this platform, you don't have to change your line of business. All you need to do is become a member and align yourself with your organization's programs to establish your ability for business grants and other benefits. Okay? Our fundraising target for the next 12 months, like you saw on our platform, is to raise the sum of 10 billion naira in the next 12 months to fund our organizational activities, as well as distribute business grants to eligible members. There will be a fundraising training. Raising this fund is very, very simple, but we are going to show our community members how this is possible. Now, what is our Vision 2030, which is very much around the corner? It is to fund the dreams of 50,000 vulnerable women by 2030 with up to 1 million naira grant or more via our strategic empowerment initiative. Now, the vision is for an appointed time. There's a video there, but we don't have to watch it, right? So we need to proceed. This picture suggests that is Jeff Bezos, the owner of Amazon, in the year 1994. All right. Where is his company? Today, he's a multi-billionaire. So a lot of people will be asking, when will this thing happen? It is around the corner and it is going to happen. All right. So we have limited membership slots are open, like we said, 50,000. And this is our first online meeting, but we have been having our meetings offline and people have been signing up. So, but then for the sake of our online community, we decided to come online to show you what we are doing. So for those who understand opportunity and are swift enough to grab it, once the targeted number of membership is complete, there will be no more registration or membership acceptance. Okay? Our registration fee and membership due may also change in few weeks. It depends on what our bosses say. So take advantage of the cheapness now before it gets expensive. We operate a first-come, first-served basis amongst other eligibility criteria. Now, once registration closes, it may take another 5 or 10 years for another opening to come up. So membership ID card comes with registration number, which is the most important variable for your grants and other eligibility benefits. Your registration number is made up of different initials, including your number on payments lists. So once again, in summary, our basic membership is 40,000 naira per year plus your registration. If you want to go on a monthly, you can do 2.5 monthly. You can do quarterly 7.5. You can do 15,000 biannually, or you can do annually alongside your membership token, registration token. That is want to be part of it at all, by all means. All right, we have basic Pro Max, but then our main membership is what? The silver membership, which is 160,000. We have the silver Pro Max, 220,000. We have the gold membership, 310,000. We have the gold Pro Max, 400,000. We have the premium membership, 460. We have the premium Pro Max, 550, and we have the elite membership, which I fall into, which is how much? 610,000 naira only. There are 3 categories of people in every audience when shown an opportunity. Those who are smart and the proactive ones. We have those who are procrastinators. We have those who are skeptics. We are a research organization, as you all know. Some people are not just very blessed to become pioneers in anything. But for those who are smart enough and proactive, they are going to be the pioneers of this organization. And in the nearest future, a lot of people will look upon them as, oh, very lucky. How did you get to hear about this organization? How come you get to know you are a part of this organization? And we know so. A lot of people that are joining now will be very, very lucky. And people will look at them with such admiration in the nearest future. So we are selecting our members based on the smart and proactive ones. All right, category A, category B, and category C. Category A are those who have chosen what category they want to belong into, whether the basic Pro Max and they are making their payment immediately, or those who have chosen silver or silver Pro Max and they are making their payment immediately, or those who have chosen the gold or the gold Pro Max and they are making their payments immediately, or those who have chosen the premium or the premium Pro Max and they are making their payments immediately, or those who have chosen their elite membership and they are making their payments immediately. These people fall under category A. All right, smart and proactive category A. We have smart and proactive category B. Those who have chosen their category and they do not have the complete fee, but they don't even have the Pro Max fee, but they have a part of the fee aside their registration and they want to deposit it now for later to complete it. You are welcome. All right, if you are in that category, you are welcome. And we have the category C, the smart and proactive category C. Those who will say, I love everything I have seen. I want to be a part of this community. I want to work with this organization. But for now, I can only do my registration and a little token to show my commitment. Later, give me small time. I'm going to balance up my payments up front to make me a bona fide member. You are welcome. These are the people we want to work with. Whether you fall in category A, category B, or category C, these are the people we want to work with. And as soon as your payment drops and is confirmed, we are going to start working with you immediately. And we're going to have the membership orientation with you. Now, whichever category you have chosen, kindly use the account details in the screen. All right? We have the foundation account details, Fundher Dream Empowerment Foundation, our UBI account. It is also on our Facebook page. It has been there for so long. Pay your money to Fundher Dream Empowerment Foundation right now and send your evidence of payment to my WhatsApp, to my personal WhatsApp, 0703593896. That's my WhatsApp number on the screen. All right? If you have copied the WhatsApp number or the account number, kindly indicate so that we can move forward. If you've copied the WhatsApp number or my phone number, kindly indicate so we can move forward. If you have copied the WhatsApp number and the account number, kindly indicate so we can proceed. Use the company's account number, the organization's account number for payments. All right? To Fundher Dream Empowerment Foundation, UBA. And make your payment. Your registration token is 10,000 naira for your membership ID card and handbook. And then send your evidence of payment via WhatsApp to my personal phone number. All right. So if you have any question thus far, kindly put your questions down in the comment section. I'll be answering all your questions on the comment section. Or you can send your question to my WhatsApp number. If you have any question you need clarity on, send your question to my WhatsApp number or put your question in the comment section. I'll be answering all your questions. Okay? We have come to the end of this session and we want to thank God for the success of this session. It was a success. It's our first live event. The next one is going to be highly better than this one. and we're going to be having a bigger and better preparation. Please, made it this far. Put your hands together for yourself wherever you are. I'm super excited that we made it this far, and I'm clapping for myself and for everyone who participated and made it this far. Congratulations, and send me your questions on my WhatsApp number. I will be there to attend to you. God bless you all. We come to the end of this session. We have come to the end of this session for today. We are going to be announcing our next session on our pages or on our WhatsApp groups, okay? Now, if you haven't followed us on Facebook, kindly follow us on Facebook and on Instagram. Those are the two social media handles that we have right now. Follow us on Facebook and on Instagram. Share our posts, share our handles to your friends. You can send your questions privately to my WhatsApp number, and I will be answering all your questions shortly. Please, you can type your question in the comment section or type it to my WhatsApp. My WhatsApp number is on the screen. Send your question to my WhatsApp or type it on the comment section. All right? If you have a question, either send it to my WhatsApp privately. I may call you privately for us to converse, to have a chat, or I'll answer you on WhatsApp. Or you can drop the question on the comment section. That's my WhatsApp number on the screen. Aisha, I don't know the surname, but Aisha, you have a question. I can see you say you have a question. Are you asking me through WhatsApp, or you want to ask it here so that we can end the live session? Aisha, kindly respond. Your question, are you going to ask it here, or you want to ask it via WhatsApp? Okay, I will. Okay. So I'll be expecting your chat on WhatsApp. I think we have come to the end of this session. Thank you very much for participating, and God bless you. See you in our next live session. God bless you. Have a great evening.